Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Shul Kumar, and today we are here for the presentation. So friends, you can watch my video and you can see this and how my dear students are going to perform the presentation well. So just I'm gonna start. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, my friends. This is Nitish, and I'm sitting here for my presentation. So, before saying anything, I would like to pay my heartily thanks to my honorable Sushil sir,
Okay.
who has me given this marvelous chance to speak before you. First of all, I'd like to tell you about my qualification. I completed intermediate in 2018 with 64% marks from Atal Bihari Singh High Schools and matriculation with 57% marks from Atal Bihari Singh High School, Bhabua. Now, recently, I am doing English learning class from Logans International and preparing BS second year from SBP College.
Okay.
Now, I would like to tell you about my ambition. I wanna become a businessman because I wanna earn more money. And I want to progress fast in life because only the business is a medium that by which we can grow fast.
Okay.
And I want to spend more time with my family. It's only possible in business area. Now, if you talk about my family background, I belong to middle class family. My mother is a good housewife and I have one brothers.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my hobbies. My hobbies are playing movies, listening music, and watching movie. Now I would like to tell you about my favorites. My favorite books is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I didn't read this book, but I did listen this book audiography. Its book was written by Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki was to mention about two fathers. One his real father. He's a education person. He's a educated person, and he was a teacher, but he has no good knowledge about the business and how to grow in life. And he has Robert Kiyosaki has a second father. His father, his head father has a second father. He put the name of Rich Dad. His second father was 8 pass, but he has more knowledge about had more knowledge about education, about business. He know very well about business. When Robert Kiyosaki did ask a question, how we can progress in life and how we can become rich and how we can do good business in life. That rich father did make understand about firstly we should manage money. If we have more money and we don't use the right way, we can lose our money. So his rich father did make understand to how to manage money and how to manage a time.
Okay.
And by the book, they make understand that business is a good process to become a rich in life. And Robert Kiyosaki want to show the path of student, that is a business is a good process to success in life and to become a rich person in a life. Now, my favorite movie is Border. Border movies was written by J.P. Datta. It's released 1997. That movie make a base of army condition. In a movies so that how to our army save our country in critical situation.
Okay.
How they fight with enemies. They have no good weapons, they have no good facilities. Rather, they have no good source to fight to enemy. Even they fight well and they win. In this movie, director want to show the public how to our army do better in battleground. In the movie, cast Sunny Deol, Sunil Shetty, Jaggi Sharaf. They are a good actor, and they also do good acting in this movie. In this movie, army army condition is very bad. There is a 120 soldier and Pakistan did attack suddenly with 1000 soldier and more tanks with more tanks. But Indian soldier had no tanks, no good weapons, and they did fight whole night with emotions, and they win. And now my favorite leader is Lal Bahadur Shastri. Lal Bahadur Shastri was a simple man, and he was the second Prime Minister of India. And before a Prime Minister, he was a railway minister. And that time one accident happened. One rail got accident. But that times Lal Bahadur Shastri did take all responsibility on itself. They said that it's my responsibility, and they did resign. Only for he did resign only for a small mistake. That is so how Lal Bahadur Shastri was honest, and in a second accident happened when Lal Bahadur Shastri joined to servants communities. That communities give money whose people those are join these communities, and they after they got jail. He got jail, and that community send money to their family for survive life, his family. So one time Lal Bahadur Shastri did ask with his wife, which money I send you, that is enough for survive or not? And Lal Bahadur Shastri's wife, Lalita Shastri, she was also a good wife. She understood the feelings and situation of Lal Bahadur Shastri. She said that that is enough, and rather I can save 10 rupees. And after that, Lal Bahadur Shastri did write a letter to servant committees. In next month you will give me only 40 rupees. That is enough. That accident shows that how Lal Bahadur Shastri was understood value of money, and how to use in right way. They said that in after when you will send me 40 rupees, 10 rupees you can send to other person who has need that money. And one time Lal Bahadur Shastri did go join a party in Russia. The Russia president did give a costly coat to Lal Bahadur Shastri, and says that please sir, you will we are in a party. When party started, Russia president was that Lal Bahadur Shastri didn't wear that coat, and he asked, "Why, sir, you didn't wear that coat?" After that, Lal Bahadur said that I did offer that coat to my driver because he can't afford coat in winter season, but I can. That's why I did give to driver. That is so how Lal Bahadur Shastri was kind for on peoples. And my favorite scientist is APJ Abdul Kalam. APJ Abdul Kalam, full name Abul Fakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam. He was born in 1931 in Rameswaram. APJ Abdul Kalam was sell newspaper in age of 10 years. Lal Bahadur and APJ Abdul Kalam wanted to become a fighter pilot, and he did do good work for our country. He is known by the name of Missile Man. When that times APJ Abdul Kalam did prepare for become a pilot, fighter pilot. That time and his teacher said that to make a project, but after making a project, his teacher didn't satisfied to APJ Abdul Kalam project, and told that you are disqualified in this project, and you won't get a scholarship for a study in future. That time APJ Abdul Kalam did give us some times, almost 1 month. That his sir did tell that it's impossible to, I can't give you time 1 month, you have only 3 days. If you have power, you can do in 3 days. And after 3 days, APJ Abdul Kalam did done that project and show project to answer, and that project is very awesome compare the other students. And after he got a scholarship for a study in future, and he did go for interview for a fighter pilot, and there is 25 student, and there is a need only 8 student. Air fighter pilot interviewer said that we need to only 8 person, and that time APJ Abdul Kalam was ranked 9th. He left cause of one rank. He unsuccessful on dream, and after that he joined the defense sector, and he joined ISRO, and he did launch a satellite, and its satellites also failed. And after that APJ Abdul Kalam feel nervous, but his senior did take all responsibility on itself, and his senior did make understand to all team, we should start a new plan, and we will success. And after that APJ Abdul Kalam will start new satellites, that is success, and they invented more missiles, and he invented, and he also completed nuclear test in successful, and that times America and Japan, they did forced India can't test nuclear, and but even APJ Abdul Kalam did done that project. And now my favorite favorite point is my favorite game is cricket, because cricket is being famous in the world, and it's played first time in England. And in a cricket some rules and regulation. They in a one team can play 11 player, and both teams can play 22 players. In a nowadays in a cricket famous cricketer, and also he's my favorite, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. He's an amazing person. He has more knowledge about cricket. He is a person, he can change the whole game behind the wickets, because he has knowledge about bowling and fielding, batting. And also a story joined this cricket when British government ruled on India. That time some British people did challenge to villagers, if you will defeat us, we will forgive your taxes for 3 years. And that times also Indian peoples did defeat them, and they win. And now I would like to tell you about my strength. My strength is my family. My family helped me more, and they increase my confidence.
Okay.
And they make understand to me that education is everything. You should be educated, and you should be success in life.
Okay. Very good.
And now let me tell you about my experience. My experience is that I have some experience in agricultural work.
Okay.
And I understand that in a society some peoples are not able for belief.
Okay.
Means that I have power to recognize a good person.
Okay.
Now I would like to tell you about my achievement. My big achievement is that I born on Earth planet in India.
Okay.
India is a good country in the world, and I live in a good society, and I and I have a good parents, good teachers.
Okay.
They increase me for be success in life.
Okay.
And now I would like to tell you about my pleasant memory. My pleasant memory, when I was child, I was study in. I did a study almost 1 and 2 class. That time I did left class after attendance, and me and my friends did go for a bath, and to broken mangoes, blackberry, to pluck and blackberries. And when I did a study in 9th class in Atal Bihari Singh High School. In that time, there in Atal Bihari Singh High School, only 9 and 10 class was running. That time, one day, 10 class closed after 2 periods. And we did a study in 9th class.
Okay.
That times my friend did tell to me that is a good moment to go home.
Okay.
We can go home with 10 class students, and they did told to me, first you go. And I did go and open my cycle lock, and gradually I was walking unlocked the cycle, and I was walking gradually with 10th class students. When I did reached on gate, my friends did complain to sir. Sir, he is not a 10th class student. He is a 9th class student, and after that, sir did beaten me so much that means that day is good, and I miss that day.
Short did. Okay.
Yes, and now I would like to tell you about some points of Logans International. Logans International Institutes is a good platform of learning English language. It's run by Sushil sir. He's a good teacher and he has a good knowledge about how to deal with students, how to increase study. Whose child who is poor in education, and that institutes teaches about personality development and first of all I want to share about the value of English language. English language is a global language. If we have to in future we will have to communicate with other person that belong to other country. He doesn't know our language, and we don't know his language. There is a more problem to communicate to each other. But English is a global language. By the English language we can communicate to each other. So it's English is a very important for us. And now I would like to tell you about a topic. My topic is the value of education. Education is a important things of our life, because without education our life is empty box. We are nothing without education. Education teaches us how to communicate with people, how we can live in society, how we can behave with peoples. By the education we can succeed in life, because education has power. Nelson Mandela said that. Nelson Mandela says that education is the most powerful weapon by which we can change the world.
Very good.
And now if you talk about past days and present day, in a compare than past day, in a present day we are more developing compared than past day, because in a past day didn't technology good. We didn't have good technology, and by the technology we can develop more. If we talk about in past time, transport, there is in past time also transport did not good, and because of that we didn't do good business. And now by the help of technology we are doing a good business, and we are developing more.
Very good.
It's so the power of education. And now we can reach the moon, but it's only possible by education. And in a past time women had no rights to for study. But now they understood the power of study. They did start a study, and now women was working step to step, and they are equal to men. And education has a more power to change the personality and change the future.
Very good.
And now at last I want to pass out a message. Honesty is a best policy. We should be honest in life. That's all. Thank you to listen me carefully.
Wow, superb friends, very good performance. He has performed very well. So friends, you can see this, and he has performed very well just now, and he did very labor hard something. So friends, I want to say that gradually he can improve his something mistakes and some grammatical terms and condition is happening mistakes. So no problems, but gradually it will be, I think. So guys, for today that's all. Thank you for joining us.